When a young Paul Vanderhar burst on the scene in 1977, few could have imagined the folklore he would create. As a 15-year-old sensation, Vanders had already shown enough talent to make it to the big time. But it would take some 3 years before the Flying Dutchman would commit to a career at Windy Hill.
Right down to the half-forward line. Vander Haar's in front there and will get the mark. Get Award goals on. He's a left-footed too, and found Vander Haar. Award Watson. Tim Watson gets a hand pass out to Vander Haar. Vander Haar drives Essendon forward once again towards the centre of the ground position. Vander Haar's there once again and takes a great mark.
The talent scouts, though, were quickly repaid, as the Vander Haar name became synonymous with spectacular marks and booming long kicks.
Goal as he fires. It's a long kick. Look at this kick. What a magnificent kick. What a goal.
In his first season, he was awarded the league's Recruit of the Year. He followed up that honour with the club's best first-year player.
This young Essendon side are coming into the ball. Hurts the goal. Beautiful mark for Vander Haar. Vander Haar's not a bad kick. There's the kick from Vander Haar. It's going goalwards. It could be through. Never turns in a bad game. Knights and Vander Haar, the two blocked. Vander Haar again.
It wasn't all beer and skittles, though, as the Flying Dutchman's career was almost cut short after suffering serious neck and back injuries in a motorbike accident prior to the '78 season. His comeback was considered remarkable, missing only the first 5 games of the following year.
Won't score. Vander Haar. Vander Haar's mark. Good mark over the back line, Paul Vander Haar.
It wouldn't be the first time young Vander Haar would astound the football fraternity. His love for the good life made him a handful for coaches and club officials alike, yet none could doubt his on-field brilliance.
Another hand pass to Vander Haar. The Flying Dutchman fires at the goal. And it's good, it's a goal.
Essendon running rings around Collingwood at the moment. Vander Haar lobs it and goal. And has put it through, I think.
In a career that spanned 202 games, there was little Paul Vander Haar did not achieve. 278 goals, 2 day premierships, 2 night premierships, and 3 times a Big V representative. Kevin Sheedy may have had many sleepless nights worrying about the Flying Dutchman, but Sheeds rates Vander Haar's contribution to the club as one of the most important throughout the rich history of Essendon.
Fantastic. The flying bomber, Paul Vander Haar. Please make him welcome. See, I don't think they fly like that anymore, do they?
No, I certainly don't, that's for sure.
Gee, that must have brought back some memories. You retired, what, 6 years ago?
Yeah, this will be the 6th year I haven't played. So, yeah, seeing that, I suppose you look at it as a memory, but they're enjoyable years and life goes on now without footy.
Paul, some of those speckies you took, I mean, they were absolutely fantastic, and you copped your fair share of injuries over the years. Now, how's the body 6 years on? I mean, you know, do you suffer from arthritis? Is there any lasting effects?
Yeah, it does. My back really gives me a lot of trouble, but my knee, it's, you know, I went this morning to the promo for the Ted Whitten game, which they've asked us to play in, and I sort of now consider, well, is it worthwhile the risk of going out and maybe doing another injury, and that's probably one of the main reasons I gave it away. I was 32 and I started to worry about it, and I when you get a bit scared out in the field, I think that's time to give it away. And I just said was sick of injuries and broken arms and legs and ribs and so forth. So I thought, well, I'm starting to pull the pin, so I'll give it away.
But I guess these days you forget about that pain you suffered at the time. You wouldn't change it for the world, would you?
Oh no, you look back on the film and you say you come here tonight and you're appreciated by everybody who comes around, and I'm sure that I've tried to, I've made enjoyment for other people as well as myself. I've made a lot of good friends and still keep a comradeship with a lot of the guys, and I think that's important. I always thought it was a difficult situation for a young guy coming down from the bush, like a Glenn Hawker and a Roger Merritt and so forth, that they got to give up all their schoolmates and so forth. But coming from Ringwood, I kept in contact with a lot of the guys, and I still keep in contact with Hawks, and he's still got his mates and so forth. But it's good comradeship between a lot of the guys.
One final one though, Paul. Why was it you said before that life goes on without footy? I mean, you're not really a regular around the club here these days.
No, a lot of people ask me if I've got involved in coaching or get in the media and so forth. It's not really my idea of doing it. I suppose I was always reluctant to play footy. I hated all that glamour and everywhere you go that people would know you and so forth. But I've had to accept that. Nowadays, when somebody comes up and asks me for an autograph, I jump and say, yeah, good that you still remember me.
Wasn't so bad after all.
Yeah.
Well, I reckon there might be a few out here who want your autograph this evening. Ladies and gentlemen, please thank Paul Vanderhar.
Paul.